Alright, time to start this. So when we last left off, the party was currently in the town of Trieste. They had found information on Johann Winkelmann and learned that he died about 100 years ago. They found his diary, and thanks to the help of Shooter, a Boston golfer who knew a little bit of ancient Greek, they know quite a bit of information, such as that he had a talisman he was returning to some beings, which he has hidden. He also knows the location of where to take this amulet, which is mentioned in the diary. After that, we had Benoit. Sneak into the back room of the bar without the bartender noticing.
It's actually him.
Oh, okay.
Benoit just put him up to it.
Ah, okay. That's why I thought it was him. And that is where we leave off.
Yeah. Started stalking the bartender. Chances are I'm actually not going to kill him.
You're a traitor to the cause.
Chances are I'm not going to commit murder today.
Eventually. Maybe not this person.
That's how we stop it. I'm not going to kill today.
Whoa. That's a big promise. You're not ready for that kind of commitment.
That was actually a Star
Baby
Trek.
steps.
That was actually a Star Trek quote.
Anyway, while he's sneaking into the back room, Scooter hands back the diary to you. There you go. Best I can do. I hope that helps.
Thank you, Clay. I believe I already bought it.
Yeah. He has like 3 lined up.
Ah, one of them disappeared. Good, he's already getting started.
Yeah, we already bought him a bunch of drinks to make sure he doesn't remember what he just told us.
We should probably at least follow the bartender when he leaves work. Because he was paying attention when we were reading. There's an off chance he might be a crazy cultist.
While you're in the back room, there's actually a window leading down to the elevator. And against that window, you see a ragged man with crazy eyes, hands up against the glass. He's mouthing something, and you can't hear it. But then he just goes against the glass. You see the bartender hear the noise and starts to make his way to the back room.
I think nothing suspicious in this. Apart from the fact that the bartender's wandering off. He's going into the back.
So there's a rival man in the alleyway, right? He's at the window, he's making noises.
Yes. Specifically at you.
At me.
Yes.
He sees you? He sees him?
Yeah.
Well, I have a gun. I have knives. Alright, I'll go out to the alleyway to take talk.
There's no door, it's just a window and it's trying to get through.
The bar doesn't have a back door.
Oh, sorry, yeah. There is a back door. You go out in the alleyway and close the door just so the bartender gets in the room. You're out of the way of the window, so he doesn't see you, crazy man. The man grabs you by the shoulders and goes, "Hey, let's go! Let's go!" And in his open mouth, you see that he has no tongue.
Well, I have, so in my history of being local, I probably have experience talking with people that are not exactly well.
Psychoanalysis. Psychology or something like that. This is not a D20 system.
Let's see, that is 46, so
Hell of a cheap hack there. Oh look, another 19.
God, I've been failing all these rolls.
Yeah, it's weird.
You have no idea what he's rolling. He keeps shaking you and he's getting more agitated. He starts scribbling away. Roll.
Spotted.
Spotted.
Yeah, they didn't combine those.
hidden. Done. Yes.
Okay. Behind his shoulder, down the alleyway, you see a man in black. In fact, ghostly. You can see through him to the building.
I'm going to grab this
Bartender?
Yes. I'm going to go up to the bartender and tell him to follow.
Whoa, oh. Okay.
Oh, crazy man, you can't be back here. Come on, you're a hobo and you're escorting a hobo into the back
Yes,
room
but I'm
of
wearing
the
fancy
bar.
clothes. I don't look like
Yeah.
a hobo.
You're also a dirty foreigner.
So,
Who
a
barely
hobo
speaks.
and another hobo who don't speak English have broken into the back room of a bar He might call the police, but not to help you.
He starts swinging a broom at you, shouting at you to go.
Alright, I'm going to go.
You hear all this
I'm going to go to the front.
through the door as the bartender is beating you with a broom, trying to get you out the door you just came through.
I'm going to leave the bar and go around the back.
I
have a feeling he's going to come running out in a minute and sound something like, Agnes, they're yelling at me, and I don't want to be associated with him.
Actually, I was thinking of signs that, a whole bunch of people, so I was thinking that, since, the front of the bar has a whole bunch of people, or more people than the alley, that it might be a less harm, less chance of harm, unless there's like some sort of puzzle where you stop sparking point.
I get the feeling that if you try to push past the bartender into the bar proper, he's going to start actually just fighting.
Yeah. Like he's being really aggressive with
Like
his
he's
broom.
jabbing you in the gut with a broom and telling you to get out of his bar.
You know just enough Italian to know all of the swears he's throwing.
Wait, I got it. I'm going to bribe him.
It's just fuck word after fuck word. That might actually work.
It's a lot of money in this stage.
Like
Not like
any amount of dollars.
Like, is $10 a lot? Or?
Yeah, it's fairly a lot. $10 is like, put it this way, going to get like a really nice dinner somewhere is like $2.50.
Okay, I'm going to offer him $20.
Like
Explain to me what you are doing and how you are offering it to him. This is an intense, action-packed situation.
Alright, while he's like whacking the broom, right, I'll
reach into your coat?
No.
Do it. How you gonna get your wallet without reaching in your coat? I am helping.
Okay, so hold up. Right. I'm going to point at my.
So you're waving your hands
jacket
at him
pocket. So it's like I point at my jacket
and
pocket.
reaching for your jacket.
Jacket pocket.
Keep in mind, he's jabbing you in the face repeatedly.
Out!
Like,
Out!
doing something slowly is not really an option. He's just gonna hit you in the face.
What? Wait, hold on. I have sleight of hand now.
Do you have Italian?
Yes, I do actually.
You could try to actually say, hang on, I have money.
Alright.
I have money is a simple enough phrase.
Okay, I have money. It's simple enough, right? Hey!
Put a check. Here's your setup. Money, money. You call cops.
I have money. Customer. Wrong door.
Mocha frappe espresso.
Amazingly, he says his drink order perfectly.
So he calms down a bit. He takes your money. He
Probably just points you through the front room.
points to the inner area of the bar where everyone else is sitting, looking at you, and the crazy man who's screaming, "Go! Go! Go!"
Is everything alright, old bean?
Yes, no, nice place to bring.
I wandered around to the back alley. Did I see anyone? Or heal the time of an argument?
Roll spot hit.
I got 33 out of 88.
Out of the corner of your eye, when you're looking behind you, do you see a figure for a second?
Did I get any view of what it looks like?
Just a black humanoid shape.
Well, if the arguments die down, I'll wander back around to the bar. Meanwhile, you guys are talking.
Oh! Oh!
You need help?
Go!
Go?
Hey, Hill! Hey, Hill!
You hear me?
Hey, Hill! You!
They hear you?
Psychoanalysis. Or
You
psychology.
guys are bad at this.
Yeah.
You might not be literate.
I got a 30 out of 17. I have no idea what the hell he's saying.
Feel free to use what Daniel is actually saying.
Huh?
You can't understand.
No!
Okay, fine. I'm not there.
I'm trying to translate for him. I don't know.
The bartender is calling up the police.
I just wander back into the bar. I hear him muttering something. I just go, you must go. They'll kill you. Interesting.
For your astute observation.
That wasn't hard. Hearing this, I'm going to try and listen in on what the bartender's saying over the phone. Listen, I guess. Yeah, 35 out of 50. See if I can find out who he's called.
Mr. Tremona?
I'm going to sneak over to the phone as soon as I hear that name, and I'm going to see if I can disable it. Can I go mechanical repair? Try and disable the phone?
You see a cable running along the wall.
34 out of 60. Snap.
Mr. Tremona? Come on. Hangs up. He just waves it all. Go! Go! Police are on the way. It is in a broken English.
I'll leave. Actually, is he gesturing at me or everybody?
Everybody knows.
Oh, everyone in the bar? Oh, yeah, because it's a bar. Yeah. Oh, you're all like... Oh, no, this isn't American. I was about to say, like, it was 1920s America. He's like, alright, I've had to call the police, so everyone has to leave now before they show up.
So do I have to kill the bartender?
Possibly.
Sure. What's your poison, buddy?
Kick this out of the bar.
Oh.
Also, you will probably want to actually follow the bartender if he tries to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do.
You're here, and as you leave, you see a car pull up here. Four men get out, all in heavy jackets that are open, revealing the uniform of the brown shirts. Looks like they're looking for somebody.
Actually calmly walk in that direction. Okay. Because they're unlikely to suspect that someone they're looking for is going to walk right now. And by calmly walk, I mean go.
Also, what you notice when you're out, so that figure you saw before, standing right here at the other end of the road, looking a lot more solid than just standing there. And what you see is a man over here in the alleyway in a suit, waving over to the three of you. He looks like a Turkish man, middle-aged, very cleanly dressed, and he's pointing down the cars. He's like, you're all seeing the ghost at the other end of the road as well.
You guys see that, right? That's not the morphine kicking in.
The ghost guy, you mean?
Okay, you do see it. Good.
Do we have to roll sand for seeing a ghost?
Yes.
I figured. Yeah, that'd be good. It's no worse
25.
than that. It's no worse than that ghost train.
Roll over or under?
Under
for failure.
Under for succeeding.
Oh, for succeeding. Okay.
Sorry, I've just gotten accustomed to you asking that question in every session. It's usually
Because
more
it's
than
so
once.
confusing.
No,
Sometimes
it's
it's
not.
over, sometimes it's under.
Every single roll you make, under a success, the only thing different is rolling skills at the end of the session.
Okay.
And the reason that's different is because you're trying to fail the check. You learn through failure. That's what that's about.
Also, when he asks about the ghost, the four men in the car look at the three of you. And
Can they hear us over the wind?
They don't hear you.
I mean, whispered to me. The whole point was we don't want people in the car to hear us talking.
So maybe we should follow the strange Turkish man.
Fine.
Alright.
Wander off that way.
Alright, Agnes first, then the hobo, then me.
You make your way down the alleyway. Okay, good. Safe. No names. Not important. Dangerous here. How do you say? Cultists. That's the English word, I think.
Yes.
Okay. And fascists. Here too. It's bad.
Cultist fascists?
Maybe.
Yeah, Hitler was a big fan of the occult.
Just
Hitler's not a fascist, he's a Nazi.
Oh.
They're very similar, but
they're looking for you, but they don't know where you live. Find what you're looking for.
any idea why they're looking for us?
Winkelmann.
while I appreciate this, how do you know that?
Don't ask questions. I can't tell you. I'm not even supposed to talk to you. But I'm supposed to help.
Right, so,
Why are you supposed to help us?
I know people, good people. And they're interested in reclaiming Winkleman lost.
Damn it! Agnes continues to not care about people's feelings.
Nope.
I love that I have 74 in this skill, and I've succeeded like 3 times, and I roll it constantly.
It's like the World of Darkness where the more dice you roll, the less successes you're going to get. Just go, head back to your hotel room. I can distract them for a bit.
they don't know where.
It'll take them days before they find your hotel.
Already.
I guess we're going down the alley.
Wait, he didn't put hotels under our actual.
I think at this point I'm habitually not doing that, considering what happened in the last city we were in.
Yeah, I think we've made a game out of making fun of funny names. Of making funny names. But
You don't want to make a funny name. You want to make a boring name.
It's just the same name. Mr. Himmler.
Adolf. There's just going to be a string of murders across Europe. Shortly before Hitler's actual string of murders across Europe.
Well, he had to warm up first. I mean, you don't just kill
He had
a
to
million
warm up
people.
with some light serial killing before he got into mass genocide.
Yeah, because he started and realized this is a terribly inefficient way of doing it. So he sat
They don't
down
need to organize it.
and went, we have to put some German efficiency into this.
Which is odd, considering how staggeringly inefficient and stupid Hitler is. Well, was, I suppose. Yeah. Well, is in this thing. He's somewhere. Speaking of which, I'm going to catch a train to Germany. I need to see if I can quickly snipe Hitler out the window.
That is going to be an extreme check.
I'm just going to use my spell and make it hard to
I was a sniper in the war. I probably would do better off with this.
bang.
wait, you actually have points in rifle?
He has a bunch of points to rifle.
Uh-huh.
He's now proficient in shotgun, too.
Yeah.
At least you're ready in long rifle.
It's currently 67.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You make your way back to your hotel.
Are we just leaving? I thought we were going to try and eavesdrop on whatever the hell they're talking about in the bar. So that seems like it's a really good lead.
Right, we still need to deal with it.
I mean, it's dangerous. You have a hide of 9 million.
Yeah, maybe we have our hobo friend try to sneak in the back again. And,
I was thinking more just like listen at the door.
oh,
And there's a window. So yeah, let's try and creep away.
Back into bars.
Or just looking through the window, or going right
Well,
in?
you want to peek through the window to see if there's anyone in the back
Yeah.
room
Well, I
before
don't
you
want
sneak
anyone
in.
to see me when I peek through it.
Exactly. Roll stealth.
95, I succeed.
Yep.
Shenanigans!
M96!
I love that.
95,
Although-
I succeed.
Although that said, I should point out for 7th edition, if you ever rolled 96 or more, you fail.
Oh, really?
I think
That's
so.
only if you have 50 or less in a skill.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's either. Oh, say you only fail on 100 then.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
So basically, if you only have...
You can still fumble on 100 and you can roll anywhere up to 96 and still succeed. You actually have a very slim margin between failure and catastrophic failure.
Yeah.
If someone actually spots you, odds are good, but it's really bad that they did.
So you actually sneak in, and you get to hide. You quickly duck under a desk in the storage room
He flattens and slides underneath an oven.
into one. Anyway, you get under the desk just in time, and some of the brown shirts stood in the room. They actually have the bartender. They're just pulling him in by his collar, and they're shouting at him in Italian.
Italian.
You have no idea what they're shouting.
Talking too fast.
But he's shouting back, and they shout, and then one pulls out a gun and just shoots him in the head.
Oh, there's that. Alright.
Roll sand check. You just finished a murdering these things. The only
Do we
reason
get
they
a bonus because I was planning to kill him?
no.
I get a penalty. Well, I rolled below, so that's good, right?
Yes.
Alright.
They leave the body and walk out. You can see them out the open front doors. They head towards their car.
We in the alley, we heard the gunshot, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm probably going to sneak close to the wall and peek around out the alley.
You're gonna go for the stealth check?
On second thought, probably not a good
No, given his lower than base rating in stealth. Character conversions.
I am too tall to be stealthy.
Yes. Yeah, and there's a fresh corpse.
You gonna loot the dead guy?
I'm going to go open the door. I'll leave my door, it's just
Alright.
Sneak in.
be quick.
Is there probably leaving? Is their car pulling away?
Yes.
Oh, our guy's dead. They shot him. Yeah, he's dead.
I'm going to go and check on the bartender guy. I'm assuming he's dead. Is he dead?
Yes. But roll spot out.
88 out of 88. Exactly.
Oh wow. Just from up his shirt collar, you see a little tentacle come out. Just wiggle. Well, not so much wiggle as in spasm, and then go in.
I'm gonna get a rag from the car, wrap one of my hands around it, and start cutting his clothing off. See if I can inspect what this is.
Although he wasn't losing limbs like some of the other cultists you'd seen, you see that all the skin on his back, all reaching up to where the nape of his neck was, is greenish and rubbery, and you see through it to the muscles and bone underneath. Roll sand check.
Impale.
36, I give no.
Roll, buddy.
That was actually one of the first letters.
You saw the body.
Hey, 21. No.
You're fine. He had no other form of identification on him, not even the standard identification a citizen would have.
Is there anything else up? Try to grab some booze. Take that with me.
No. Get the good stuff up there.
I'm also going to take a knife, cut off a patch of the freaky tentacle skin. Like, if I can get a jar, put it in there, like that. And sample the horrible mythos thing.
It jiggles a bit when you shake him.
Now, if we find another guy and kill him, I put that one in there. We'll see if they fight.
It's better than bum fights.
Please, have some respect for the hobo among us. Still better than fights.
Right. Looking for clues. So this guy's looking up to something, so I might have like a safe or maybe just like something like some books somewhere. This be a like library use term or something.
It would be a spot hidden.
Nope, 99, I do not.
I'll help him look. 6.
Yeah, you find a safe under the desk because this is a bar. They would have a safe for cash.
Yeah.
Kind of safe you can just pick up.
It's one of those small little ones, yeah.
There are no safes that you can just pick up. There are safes you can drag or carry with several people. There is no pocket safe that just fits in your bag.
Yeah, that sort of defeats the purpose
Yes.
of safe.
It would make an exceptional melee weapon. You can take proficiency in safe.
Other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my knife in alcohol and dip the knife in alcohol and set the alcohol on fire and burn it off.
The cheap stuff, right?
Yeah, well, whatever's flammable. And I'm going to do actually the same thing to the outside of the jar before I go touching anything with my bear.
Alright.
Because whatever this is, it seems infected.
You also notice that the Turk is gone. fact, he disappeared a while back.
I presume that he might have been doing that. Okay, so he's gone. Told us to get what we needed to leave or something.
The hobo?
No, the other guy.
Turk? You still find what you're looking for then. Oh. Is there someone I've checked? Did I have any idea who that Turkish guy was? Was he perhaps Mehmet Makran? That Turkish guy who we know left? London alone. Okay. Or it looked like those 3 other guys. But
It looked like no. Everybody roll idea.
whatever that is.
Minus
I think it's just an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Yeah, minus 15. I don't make it.
59, I just make it.
Although the call was cut off, he was calling somebody. Those people might be here soon, and they're going to find out. You might want to bail.
Yeah.
Alright. Or we might want to wait and see who shows up, and then shoot them. Depends how many people show up.
That is a good point.
That's an option.
Is there a building over here we could maybe set up in?
I'll say there's one right over here.
Sure. Let's try and hide out in there. See who turns up. Because when they show up and find the body, they're going to assume whoever did that left.
It takes about 30 minutes. Another car drives up. 6 men get out. One of them being the man you met who had the journal who was missing the last history.
Mr. Tremona was the guy missing an arm.
Tremona was the one missing an arm. He is also there. And they all have guns drawn.
I'd say at this point discretion is the better part of that one.
It's still not secret.
If you insist.
Like, they're cultists. We're going to need to figure out what they're up to. Like, what are we going to do if we leave? Seriously, like, suggest to me a different course of action for learning what they're up to. Just like, we're not going to get a better opportunity. I mean, yes, it's dangerous.
We see cultists in their natural habitat.
Here we see the cultist in the natural habitat, riddled with bullets.
And yet they still move.
I'll have my rifle ready just in case it's necessary.
Just check it out.
It goes into a gunfight. The FBI agent shows up that says it's just one guy with 6 guns.
None of them actually put a guard on the outside. They actually all...
I'm so fucking tempted to go break their car. Oh no! Stupid idea.
Slash the tires.
Can we just tell them we're still here? I'm not doing that because I have no idea how long they're going to be in there.
Cut the brakes.
They could cut their brakes.
We
On
should
windy Trieste roads. Fucking good.
I stay in the building and look out at the bar while...
Yes! I impale!
Put a check.
Yes!
You managed to crawl under the car and find the brake line to go snap.
Screw you, cultist! And Zoidberg back
It's alright, Agnes. No one left the bar.
Good.
They soon leave the bar. They actually have the bartender slung over their shoulders if they're escorting a drunk man home. They have a jacket over his back and another one over his head, you know, covering up any signs of blood loss.
Or missing skin. They're just like, they shot him and then they like cut patches off of him? What's I thought we were sick.
In fact, they're actually loudly speaking in Italian in an almost jovial tone.
I understand Latin. Will that
I
help?
make the Italian roll. Are they just sort of like...
It is the fakest. Don't worry, buddy. You've had a bit too much to drink. We'll get you home, man. Your wife is waiting for you. And then,
Your wife yells about this way.
and then one of them. You're just close enough to hear it because you're around this corner. And I'll say you're able to hear this because you're paying attention. It's like, we're the vampires people. We weren't warned about this. They would have warned us, right? Of course they warned us. And then they load him into the car. drive on.
Do we, in a moment here, smash?
A few blocks down.
Let's wait a little bit and then go investigate. I'm curious how many of them survived that crash. They would have warned us, right? They didn't warn you about that.
You have instigated a war.
Of course you realize this means war. War?
Wait, we instigated a war between two cultists?
No, between us. They were already gonna kill us. I just got that knife in first.
Deliciously malicious.
Alright, so we're going to be sneaking over to where they crashed and see how they're doing. What?
Yeah, you should probably sneak over there and see how many of you survived.
79 and 60.
Yep. Good old hobo stealth.
You actually don't sneak all the way. Part of it is just acting casual, as to not get people's attention.
Or as casual as this place.
Like you check out the crash car that hit a perfectly frozen fire hydrant.
Oh, did the fire hydrant drop? It's now like raining snow.
No, it was just as solid as a tree trunk when it hit. In fact, the entire front engine block is like wrapped around it.
But I was already.
There's only one. In fact, he's been draped over the front,
So,
and he now has a hat discreetly covering his bullet wound to the head.
Does it look like someone like took a pipe and they smacked it with the head to try and cover up the door or anything like that?
Just a hat.
so
They probably crashed, survived, and then propped him up in the seat.
While they're injured, we must hunt them down and kill them.
Also, because of the time you spent out in the wind, you will all have to roll Constitution.
I make it. I get that.
I do not make it.
I fail by 6.
1d4 damage
Alright.
from the biting chill of the wind.
I take max damage.
Try the first aid on you.
100.
Ah, crit fail first aid.
You want to try again?
I'm gonna bring him inside. Bring him inside, wrap him in some towels. Actually try and warm up properly. I'm pushing this roll, basically.
Where exactly are you taking it?
Inside, probably a nearby building. Okay. Somewhere that's public. I succeed. Alright. I'm accepting crit failing the first aid roll. You regain 1 hit point.
Okay.
One.
Oh, did you get hurt as well?
Oh, yeah, I got hurt 3 damage.
You want me to give it a try? First aid is 50.
Mine's 61.
Okay.
We can both roll though.
Yeah, okay.
I make it 5. I impale first aid on the hobo.
I fail.
I do this. I button your coat up. You just regain 1 hit point. You need to use medicine if you want to regain 1.
Clips mittens to your sleeve.
I have a 20 in medicine if anyone
I
wants
also
me
have
to
20 in medicine. It takes like an hour to do this. We probably want to go back to the hotel before we start.
Yeah.
And you just, like, first aid has to be done within an hour of the wound.
Yeah.
Medicine, you can do at any point, but there's a penalty if you do it later than a day after the injuries.
Okay. So, are there any tracks in the snow or anything we can follow?
Not actually. There's this weird sort of serpentine twisting pattern. Why are we going out that way? Also, there's a bunch of slime on several buildings. There's something with stretchy arms. Spider-Man away. Dog is mad. Dog is mad.
It's actually a little
Finally,
comic card.
nature's bad.
You stole that from somewhere.
I did.
There's no way you just made that up.
Well, you know, no, there is still that safe.
Did you actually haul that stupid thing with you?
Did you?
I would have waited. I wouldn't do it right away.
That would have affected your scheme.
Yeah, I'm now, now that they're gone, now.
Okay, I have a feeling if we go back to the bar, the safe's not going to be there, or it's going to be open, and several important things are going to be missing. Which they then probably took away in their car.
How are you going to open said safe?
I'm not. I'm just going to take this safe.
It's probably bolted to the wall.
In fact, it is. You just
Oh,
didn't remember
star.
seeing it bolted to the wall.
The whole point of it saying is it's usually built so that you don't remove it easily.
Well, it has evidence that it is open. Is it open and empty as well?
And you check back on it. Yes, it has been.
Alright. Well, now we know that there was something important.
Or just had money.
Alright. I'll just,
Yeah, you're gonna have to be relegated to cheap stuff. We took all the good booze the first time we came through.
You're just downing whiskey.
Let's just do the entire Trieste section completely after the back.
If you knew how the Trieste section ended, that would be an amazing addition.
It was all a drunken stupor.
so, where are you now?
It's getting dark. In fact, it is dark now.
So we'll head to the hotel. Do some medicine up.
And checking to see if we're gonna fall, of course.
Oh yeah.
That's real important at this point. I think it's
What?
87.
You're confident you're not being followed. You make your way back to the hotel. The lights are out there, and one of the maids by the door is saying, the wind took out a power line. Don't worry, there's candles and matches everywhere. Dinner will be in about 10 minutes. Your timing was perfect.
Fire hazard.
what part is the firehouse?
There's candles and matches everywhere. Chances are this place is going to go.
It's the 40s, but everyone used candles.
And yes, fires are common. Especially because, what was it back when they had balloon framing in houses? Which is a way of constructing the timbers in the wall. But it's like the timbers from one floor go up into the next and then zigzag. It means that if a fire catches the wall, it goes straight up the core of the building.
Luckily, you're in a really cold place right now, so fire is going to be really unlikely.
Correction, we're in a very windy place. Fires will be fanned swiftly.
Frostbite or cooking. Which way you want to go?
I prefer dying warm. I am going to check the hotel, note good methods of egress.
So,
You noted those when you first signed it.
I request a room with a window overlooking another slightly shorter building.
Just clarifying, who still has the journal?
The Greek one? Probably me.
Okay. Anyway, dinner begins. You can hear the wind howling outside. There's candles on the table. Soup, fish, wonderful bread.
Psychology on the people serving it and the cook. Nope.
You don't like that cook.
Look at him.
I got role of no importance whatsoever.
In fact, while you're having the dinner, the candles actually stop burning. This is going to sound weird, because I don't mean they just snuff out. I mean, they are burning, but they don't go down. And you distinctly notice that they're not going down. And your drink starts to overflow from its cup. The dark red liquid. It's spreading across the table. But no one else at the table seems to notice. And your cutlery has vanished. And it's now actually floating behind you.
I roll Cthulhu mythos?
Sure.
Nope.
I'll give it a try. 1 over. I got 3 and my Cthulhu Mythos is 2.
Alright, just gonna try. I have.
Already?
Nope.
The candles blow out. And all the plates, cutlery, and food shakes as the table
Get up and
lifts.
start leaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and follow Agnes.
Is anyone else in the area freaking out? Weird seance stuff? Well, I'm gonna get up and retire to my room.
And as you go up the steps,
No, I don't know much about seances.
as you go up the steps, the wind starts to sound like a voice saying, whoosh.
No, thank you, Mr. Talking Bush. I do not want to hear any.
Dark or Park? Should I roll listen?
Is it dark hell or hell or hell?
I actually have to click for this. Car, get, bush. You could try a no
Whatever that is.
intelligence.
What's that?
You know it's a German word. Cool.
No, I crit fail a German roll. Damn! I'm so used to Eclipse phase. We're seeing that as like, yay! And you're like, oh wait, shit.
So,
In fact, where's everyone else right now?
I'm following Agnes.
Okay. In fact, the voice gets louder, and suddenly the door to your room flies open from the and the wind picks up from behind you, throwing you down the hallway into your room. And the door slams shut behind you. Roll sand check.
Benoit continues to give no shits.
As the voice gets louder, you hear "Dark Bush," and then it goes silent, and you hear a knock on the door. Actually, you go up to see if it does, and the door opens. And in it is the ghost of a man in a black suit, handkerchief around his neck, hunched over a bit, and his face looking white, his hair raggedy.
Oh, restless spirit, why have you come to contact us?
He starts
Hi,
talking.
my name's Mari.
He starts talking, and it's obviously German, so you can roll to try and understand.
No.
basically I'm seeing if I roll one.
He
We don't speak German. Est-ce que tu parles français?
He actually recognizes this and proceeds to switch to Italian.
I have Latin. Can I try rolling that?
Actually, yes.
Yeah. 84 out of 40 something.
He proceeds to stand there and go through several languages. Now, from your Venice trip, do you have a travel dictionary on you?
I have an Italian-English dictionary.
I know a little Arabic.
That's not going to help.
Yeah, I do have a travel dictionary actually.
I have an Italian-English dictionary.
The ghost actually takes a seat nearby. Does not seem intimidating at all. He sees the dictionary and starts trying to talk in simple words in Italian. And with it, you can actually make out. He goes, Winkelmann. Why? I need you to take the amulet.
Where is the amulet?
Hidden.
Right?
You must take it to the Ithaquah.
I knew he was here somewhere.
You're free to roll mythos to see if you know this.
I don't need to roll check. I know who that is. I see biting winds, cannibalism. Called it.
Yep.
He is on vacation. Damn it.
This is his Bahama resort.
Agnes knows jack shit. Oh, I got a nice.
He bought a timeshare. At that moment, he seems animate with a passion. Grabs Agnes by the collar.
Ow.
And with all his ghostly might, is charging down the stairs, out the front door, into the wind. Like, his ghostly clothes actually aren't moving in the wind.
Why you gotta be a dick? You just tell
I think me and the hobo are running
I'm going
after
to chase
this.
after with her jacket.
Because of that thinking, I will actually stop you from having to roll against the elements, which was required. Sadly, it doesn't stop you from when he turns a corner, runs straight at a wall.
Can I try and roll strength to get out of his grip?
Well, it's not going to do damage. But he goes through a planked off door to an old manor after several blocks of running through the wind.
You don't have to run. We are perfectly willing to follow you. In fact, we didn't have to grab her at all, really.
You don't see him. He seems to be inside the building, which you are outside of.
Okay, so who has crowbar? You have crowbar.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if you had it on that side of the door, wouldn't it? You still have that hammer and chisel from,
The door can be forced with a strength check.
Is there any windows anywhere?
probably also.
They're all boarded up. This place looks ancient. It looks condemned.
Would I be able to break the windows with a thrown typewriter?
It would take several tries. Concerted tries that would attract the attention of others.
You have hammers and chisels from that Venice escapade. Just chisel the hinges of the boards.
Chisel the boards off.
It takes some time, but finally you're able to get all the boards off. You open it up, and the ghost of Winkleman is just standing there waiting.
It's like standing. Oh right, they can't face the walls.
Sorry.
Am I still in there? What, you like drag me through the wall or something?
No. He went through the wall, trying to drag you through it. No.
So you could have used your crowbar.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, I thought he'd like phase me through the wall or something.
Anyway, you're standing beside what looks like an abandoned hotel, actually. And he's leading you towards a staircase going down into the basement.
Just a quick moment. We were just presumably hallucinating moments before. And I'm going to take a quick look, take a look at the sky, see if there's anything that's wrong.
I mean, looking at the dark night sky, it's so full of clouds and wind that you actually can't see the stars.
That's precisely the point. Is it what I expect it to be?
Everything seems to be as it should, except for the ghost that you are seeing.
Alright, so standard operating procedure, Agnes goes in front and hobo.
Why is Agnes in the front standard operating procedure?
I love this marching order.
She's the shortest. I can shoot over her.
The only reason I'm usually in the front is because you're both nutless. And you want to do things like not rig the car to blow up, or not charge into that thing. Just because that one time in the haunted house I kept wandering into everything. Anyway, I'm going to wander to the basement.
The actual floor of the basement is dirt. And he just stands in the middle.
Wait. Is there a shovel around somewhere? Come on. One time. No! Fail me again. Someday I'll find
The
a
one
shovel.
time you actually needed a shovel for something that shovels do that isn't crushing skulls.
Is there a pickaxe?
Roll luck.
Wait. I want to try and push this roll on the basis that Agnes and shovels have a special relationship.
You don't want to fuck this up.
Nope. I done fucked it up.
You'd actually gone up into the upper floors of the building, looking through cabinets and sheds, and on your way back down, you actually tripped and fell down the flight of stairs. I'm going to say take a point of damage for that.
Ow.
And a wound to your pride.
I cried. I'm trying to first aid myself. I do. Ah, 16 out of 61. In your face, stare wounds.
So I did get a 63. That does that mean there is a pickaxe?
Yes. While that whole time, you found a pickaxe.
Well, I saw that. What a pickaxe.
You were obsessed with finding a shovel.
Man, at this point.
Maybe you should start bringing them with you.
They're huge and heavy. Why?
Okay, so 1920s. Do entrenching tools exist?
If ever there existed tools for making trenches, it was just after World War I.
Isn't that just shovels?
It's a folding shovel.
It's a handheld shovel, basically. Basically, it's doubles as a digging utensil and a thing to hit people with.
They actually specifically sharpen and serrate one edge of the shovel so you can hit someone with it like a knife.
Sadly, no, that is not. But I will remember that point in detail.
It's my lifelong quest.
It'll be your magical weapon.
That's the thing that soldier has in the
Yes.
It takes about an hour of digging until finally you reach a slab of stone. Winkelmann actually doesn't say anything, but he does a motion with his hands.
Alright, I try to dig around the slab of stone to see if we can pick it up.
You find an edge, and you're able to get the pickaxe under it. And it takes all of your effort, but you're able to lift it up.
It certainly takes all of his effort.
Yes, all his effort.
Yes.
Captain strength of 30.
Yes.
Spiders everywhere.
Oh, you've had the spiders ever since you entered the building. And a few rats.
I've shot a couple.
Don't worry, they're more frightened of you than you are of them. Except, of course, the Mexican fight.
Because, yeah, those fight.
They're well named.
They suplex.
The giant suplex spider of 40. It pounces on you and then just throws you backwards through a wall. And then does this.
So what's in this thing?
They believe it's a mating dance.
It's like a gunfight bot.
Under the slab, you find just an age-old piece of blackened leather that looks like a sack.
Alright, I'm gonna touch it.
Touch it.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it.
Okay, as you pick it up, it crumbles and falls within your hands, and right onto the dirt, a heavy gold talisman falls to the ground.
I'm gonna touch it.
Beat me to it.
Okay.
I was gonna roll Cthulhu Mythos first, but you go right ahead.
Continuity.
You go right ahead there, buddy.
You declared it, man. You grabbed it, and as you grab it, it feels like a bolt of lightning shoots up your arm.
What is it with you and ambulance?
The world goes white. There is no sky, there is no ground. There is just whiteness around you, and the howling of the wind, and a great thing standing over you, as big as a mountain. All of it, eyes looking down at you.
I'm gonna drop it.
And then you're back in the room. And you thought you dropped it, but you're still holding it. In fact, you don't want to let go of it. And you hear the howling outside, but you like it. It's like music.
Shall I roll my sanity now?
Yes.
I make it.
You still take one sanity.
Oh, only one? For seeing a thug one? I guess it's just a vision. I think seeing God is like 1d20 if you fail, like a d6.
Dream visions are a little easier.
Is the Winkelmann ghost just doing this?
You actually don't see him. He's not here.
Hey, do you still see the ghost?
You don't see him.
Yes, we still see the ghost. He's right there.
Yeah, he's right over there.
They both pointed in the wrong direction.
Wait, you see him over there? I see him over there. That's weird. Wait, it's on either side of him. Perhaps there's two ghosts. Perhaps they're surrounding him for some reason. Why would they be surrounding him?
I don't know, looks like they're about to pounce on him.
Yeah. Man, they look angry. I succeeded on a fast talk roll, by the way. You think we should defend him?
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll be fine.
So, since I'm already probably doomed to touch the sound talisman,
I'm too offended because I know I'm one of those guys.
am I able to ascertain what language this might be?
You have no idea what it says.
So you can transfer your
Although you keep staring at this. There's a geometry to the writing that you like. You see him staring at like an idiot at this big golden talisman.
Considering that he's a hobo, I'm not surprised that he's staring intently at large gold pits.
So So I'm going to turn around so that they can see the writing. They know. Like, what do you think?
With those?
Not even with those roll. You don't know what it is.
So where are we going?
It is mentioned in the diary that there is a place called Pastuma, and there is a cabin system that's a tourist attraction. That is about an hour's drive away from it. You have to take a train from here to Pastuma, which is about a 3-hour train ride.
This place used to be a hotel, right? Could we stay here? I doubt they'd find us in the old boarded up hotel.
Good point.
Actually, you have a crowbar, right? Could we maybe like re-board it up so it's still
From the inside. You can't board yourself into a building and have it not look like this. You could pull the board back up in front of the door, so that it looks normal for casual inspection.
There aren't many options.
We find that the hotel we were in is burnt.
well?
You don't want that, because that's where all your artifacts are.
Yeah, but they're cheap.
Oh yeah.
It is where my pants are.
So we should be rolling medicine, right?
Yeah. Nope. Ought to.
Oh yeah.
Got it. I think it restores a D3.
Okay.
Want to try that on me?
So 2. Sure. I make it. I guess roll. You regain 3.
So I made 1 roll on myself. Do I get to roll for other people too?
Once per wound, but you can. I already fixed it,
Okay.
and I'm actually not. My broken jaw mended over the last couple.
Oh yeah, and it's a new day. Do we get a 1 hit point?
So you're sleeping here for the night?
Yep. We'll see if we sleep peacefully.
The two of you roll a percentile die.
Hot 6.
You are fine. You have a peaceful night. You, on the other hand, have a fitful night. More details to this one second. Roll 1d6.
2.
That's how many magic points you lost.
Okay.
You've already recovered your magic points from last time you lost them. Mm-hmm. So, whatever your
They come back every day.
yeah.
Alrighty.
You just feel tired.
Also, roll your power.
I don't care what Dragon World. Cool, man.
1/5 of your power.
Okay. So a percentile? Oh,
That's not it. You didn't make it.
I didn't make it.
You can just go forward.
You don't remember your dreams,
All the types of
but they are fitful.
Okay.
You sleep just fine. There's actually points in there where you wake up, go over one of the board up windows and just
trial
see
thing.
people.
And we get 1 hit point back?
It is the next day. What's your plan?
Head back to our hotel and get our stuff.
Yes.
Valid option.
Triple R.
Probably make our way out of the cave. You head back to the hotel. Nothing is amiss.
Burn to the ground, I see.
Should we burn it to the ground ourselves?
It's disturbing that Agnes is the voice of reason.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Considering she's the only one who has spells.
Yeah, this table is
Plural.
You're gonna like it. Have you already learned the third one? Or?
Not the third one, no.
Okay.
And I didn't get to study last night because I wasn't in my normal one.
It won't be. It's not a combat spell, but it's messed up enough that you'll enjoy it. Although you'll probably never actually taste it. You might find it. You have your things, and you can now take the train ride to the caverns of Postumia.
You get the simulacrum as well, obviously.
You're taking the simulacrum with you.
It's a 3-day train ride.
3-hour train.
Oh, 3 hour. Should we take it with us?
I guess we each carry 1 piece.
Well, if we take it, we
Why?
can do that. That journal thing said if you try to go to this place without the amulet, it blows you up or something. So it's just him who's going to be going.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. We went into the cave.
Hell, Corey.
What you get for picking up this stupid rock?
Yo, that can't be
You heard the translation. You knew that was a thing.
That,
Just irrational need you have to pick up amulets.
Although you're willing to guess that as long as you're helping him take the amulet there, you may not be in that much danger, relatively speaking.
Yeah, we're just gonna stick outside the cave now.
I'm not insane, but I'm gonna try a reality roll anyway. I suspect the GM may be lying to me.
The voice of God says don't split the party.
Fine.
What else are you taking with you?
My typewriter.
To these caverns who have, if acquired, possibly cultists, who we now know are armed.
Would I be able to find, say, like, a
I
list
say
of those?
we leave the simulacrum here. And I am going to take my other stuff with me, though, from the hotel.
Would I be able to, like,
Most notably, my shotgun and slugs.
would I be able to find, like, a list of it somewhere or something?
Like armor? Ballistic vests? I don't think
It
exist.
hasn't existed yet.
What's its equivalent? If there is one.
It's equivalent in World War One.
A prayer.
Yeah, prayers. That's what you got.
Maybe a really thick Bible just over the heart.
Maybe if you go back to that bar and like melt the safe door off and just like tie it around your chest. So heavy.
I got it. I got it. Got it. I'll encase the torso in something.
But it's...
Torso. It weighs more than a human torso. It weighs over 100 pounds.
First impression that would weigh as much as a mannequin.
No. It's like a porcelain statue.
It's basically stone.
It weighs a ton. That's why we keep having to put each piece in a different suitcase and hold them around. And why it's such a pain in the dick to take them anywhere.
Wait till you have to assemble it.
Let's get involved in moral sacrifices.
Oh, of course.
I just have to go to shoot.
Cave system.
Have the hardcore player.
Are mine helmets a thing?
Like hard hats? I think so.
Right, there's no other way.
Flashlights.
There's no other way.
So, yeah.
Duct tape. I don't think it exists.
I call it.
I'm going to assume you did enough research on the location to know that it's actually...
It's a tourist destination. It probably has lights in it. You can certainly get a hard hat and a flashlight.
Hard hat, flashlight.
I'm going to buy an entrenching tool. Or a shovel of some kind.
So ready you find a shovel.
Yay! Do I actually manage to find like the entrenching kind? Like the small foldy shovel? The portable kind of shovel?
I will
The
say
one that would be
yes.
really common in World War One.
Yeah.
It sadly is not sharpened, but it will still count as a shovel for that.
I got a 3-hour train ride. Other passengers sitting across me. Why are you sharpening a shovel? Don't even worry about it.
But you say that in English and none of them get it.
Real question is, why aren't you sharpening a shovel? Passenger, crazy ass stare. My skin just turns blue. It turns back. Shut up and practice it. Shockingly, I'm not doing it. Boss, sandwich, onomatopoeia, calligraphy. Give me a hint.
Snorkeling.
It's a tool that you use in... Oh, hell.
He had to die.
Like,
Had to go, man. It had to.
I'm going to say,
hook and stuff.
I'm going to say right now that's not going to be
You can find
Watch him do it again. Watch him do it again.
like episode.
No.
spiked shoes.
We're going
You're
spelunking.
buying this from the locals? Local shops?
Why, do they give you weird ones?
No, they're all cultists.
Technically they all have
I bought a shovel. That's not that weird.
a shovel also doesn't hint where you might be going.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Hardcore this guy. Hardcore buddy.
Well, maybe a graveyard.
Hardcore buddy.
Weird going grave robbing.
It is a 3-hour train
Is
ride.
that guy?
It is relatively boring train ride, although it's fun.
I make it. Me too.
These cars, though, because they're a different model of train,
Don't tell me what
they
I
are
wish I had.
connected from car to car.
Don't tell me what I wish I
But you
had.
can see in one of the other cars, the one of the windows between them, is that a couple of those brown shirts from earlier are there. They're just sitting though. Well, they're just sitting there, but they stick out like a sore thumb. There's nobody else in the car.
There's nobody else in the car. Are they in the far back car?
Far front.
Far front. Damn.
He's not that stupid, Corey. He can spot where you're going with that question.
In fact, they do that to you.
There's a window between the cars. No, I'm not gonna try and shoot them between train cars.
You, on the other hand, you're distracted by something else. While the train is going over those ice fields, you're just stuck staring at the horizon, and it expands further and further. So you don't even feel like you're in the train
This is the
anymore.
worst game.
You feel presence behind you.
Yeah, it is sad.
And a great howling that chills the inside of your brain and your very soul. Roll Sam.
17. Yeah.
1 sandwich.
I'm gonna go insane from chip damage.
He's starting.
Hey, you alright, buddy?
Started off looking a bit off.
Well, he's looking a bit more off edge. There's no longer an edge to be off of.
made a psychology roll.
You are absolutely confident that medallion is making him go nuts.
All the more reason for him to be curious. Turns out I don't give that much.
You know, there's a saying, once burned, twice shy. What happened to the first amulet?
Once melted into your hand, twice eager. It's a related expression, less common. Do the brown shirt guys actually look like they're paying attention to what you're doing, or if they're just traveling in the same direction?
They
I
haven't
make
noticed.
psychology. Okay. Perhaps we can murder them.
Second game.
Ooh, murder them? Leave the tentacle thingy.
I can't do anything.
Make it look like the cultist did it. Escalate that war. Escalate it.
So we're just gonna go full on Yojimbo here. If we find out the cultists and the brown shirts aren't working together, I'm totally gonna do that. I'm gonna just Yojimbo all the fuck all over this.
And with that, the train ride concludes. It is now an hour-long drive to Bristol. Well, no, half hour, sorry. And you can easily get a cab for that. You have lost sight of the brown shirts.
Good question. Perhaps we should roll spot hit and see if our car is.
Front six.
Spot 8.
You don't see any other cars on the road.
Even worse.
You're busy hallucinating.
Boomerang dragon. Boomerang. Eat my sword.
It sounds so much like a familiar howling of something I don't want to meet. Speaking of meat, my traveling companions are made of meat.
And you know, things are made of meat. You know what else they have?
Wrong guy. The Thakwa and Young says all different entities. The Thakwa is like the cannibalistic Wendigo guy. This is like some other entity here. Yeah, we're going up against multiple bit those guys. I'm sure it'll go swimmingly. Very.
Sure.
I lasted longer than that. Please, just ask this guy.
I don't know what the cultists in the town worship.
This guy.
Though me, the player, has totally already worked that one out.
Now I could probably draw you a picture of what they might be worshiping.
Now you can. Not without your brain exploding. Also, you haven't seen what they're worshiping. Different thing.
There is not enough geometry on the paper to convey what it was.
I saw 8
I think you saw something.
different things.
You saw a big giant yeti that's like the size of the Empire State Building.
A lot of eyes.
It's got 2 eyes. Big red glowing eyes.
He saw.
Feel free to Google image search at Thakwa if you have a curiosity of what you looked at.
Anyway, you have reached the entrance to the cave systems. There's a little information kiosk and a little trolley system that leads into the caves. As well as a poor tour guide in a big parka, just standing there by the kiosk, waiting for guests.
I succeed on a listen check as we approach before he notices us. Oh, hi!
Cool, I should be used to this by now. You don't pay me enough for this shit.
Oh, hi there! Welcome to the podcast. Tourists, I hate so much. I just kill them all. Maybe he's a cultist. I really don't think he is. I think he's just in customer service.
Are you here for the guided tour?
Does the information kiosk have maps? Yeah.
Yes.
Totally my bad. I don't know if they're free or people.
Borderlands 2!
Yeah, there we go.
They were actually free, but you said you'd buy a map, and so you tried
And the
to
guy's just like, speaking of not being paid enough for this shit, yeah, they're ridiculous.
There is something to note from that, is that the trolley ride itself, which actually looks like several mine carts with cushioned seats and doors at the side, that the track system actually goes in a big circle halfway through the system, and then there's a big little area where you get off, and then a walking tour deeper into the system.
Psychology on the tour guide. Or spot hidden. See, cultisty, I make psychology, I make spot hidden. Does he have any weird wriggling anywhere on him?
You don't see any wriggling, basically.
Although he's wearing a parka, so I guess that's not possible.
You don't see anything, but he looks nervous.
You seem worried. You doing okay?
Oh, it's. I don't get any customers.
How often do people come by?
Well, normally a lot, but the business is slowing lately, and but I'm not supposed to tell you that.
Any idea why business is dropping off?
It's fucking cold. It's normally not this fucking cold.
When did that stop?
Apparently a few years back, then it just got worse. It's always been cold because of the cold. It's just, oh man.
Is there anyone else around here? We're just like us and tour guide. I make it.
Yep. It's just him that you can see.
Spot it.
Nah, there's no reason.
I'm leery of that phrase.
That was intentional.
You ever heard of something called a thakwa?
What's that?
I don't know. It was some sort of story I heard. One of the locals was telling me back in Trieste. Some sort of mountain thing.
I think that's a channel story. It's like, what's your word for it? It's Yeti. It's like Yeti.
I thought you were going to say Booger Man.
Psychology again! On two. I impale a psychology check.
That was the worst lie you have ever witnessed.
You're playing.
I'm gonna point a shotgun at him.
Why? Why do you do this to me?
How's about you tell me straight? Tell me again if it's not real. I dare you.
It's very real.
What do you know about it?
I know that he is the howling of the wind,
Fine, I'll just redo it.
and he will be not be denied as his.
What's that?
If you ask that, then you know.
Yeah, but I want to hear you say it.
He's gonna need some motivation when he smells those kind of things.
Persuade or intimidate or something?
I shoot him in the leg.
Or that?
Bang! The shot echoes against the cable.
At least the wind's really loud.
The wind will carry that for miles.
Yeah. And it's a roll that carries.
And he is on the ground screaming.
That escalated quickly. I was just gonna threaten him, I mean.
Amulet.
The first rule of gun safety, you do not point your gun at something you don't intend to shoot at.
That doesn't mean you have to shoot everything your gun points at.
James versus Corey. James versus Corey. Yeah, you have your top two.
What about the
Primarily screaming follows.
They want the amulet.
Who's they?
The ogre.
This is weird. This is weird. Let's just do price.
Mythos check.
I actually make it.
Go on, Max.
Holy crap. 11 out of 12.
The ogre are massive, sentient, supernatural beings that work for it.
way they want to, then you should make sure never.
You know that from that mythos check, you know that there is a legend that if they collect enough talismans, that it will free everyone. However, in the translation about the talisman, it states a number so large as to use a special word for that larger. The closest translation is infinite or infinity. So a single talisman may not directly free it, but it will bring them closer to that goal.
We're extremely lucky, Buddy Rare XP Triple
We're
R.
investigating.
And you, in fact, you actually feel really sorry about it.
One for the Buddy Rare. Overstate the Buddy Rare or the XP.
Wait, really? We're just gonna have a witness here?
Actually make it. Holy shit.
You see him trying to bend it, or at least put pressure on it.
Good. Heal the wound so I can shoot him again.
Ithaca, we bring Ithaca all artifacts for its glory.
What kind of artifacts have you found?
Thousands, hundreds, thousands, over 100 years.
My job is cave guarding. There's not a lot of artifact hunting in the job cave guard. Apart from that time I borrowed one of them to get laid. Run it back. I've only gotten stabbed a little for it.
Do you know anyone who has? What happened when they brought here?
They are rewarded by it. Or do you mean the tablet, the amulet?
So close.
To give the amulet is the only way you'll get free. And without it, it will haunt you forever until it drags you back here. It will not sleep.
I was going to ask him if any of you you ever gone to the cave and looked at the artifacts?
Splendor.
Do you remember seeing a head or a right arm of a weird white porcelain statue?
Well, there are many statues there. There's tons of treasure.
We're looking for part of the statue. And we'll trade you. He only wants amulets, right? The other artifacts are incidental.
He wants all treasure. We give him all the treasure.
Let's be honest, he mostly wants meat.
Well, we feed him the occasional townsperson. Or at least people who didn't agree with us.
Which is most townspeople. What's the deal with the cultists in town anyway?
Us. It is our home.
Interesting. Psychology. Make it. Is he lying?
He's honest.
Interesting. Must be very weird to talk with cultists and their tentacle mutations. My player knowledge of the mythos stabbing me in the butt.
Before I know where that was.
Probably.
Before I even notice anything.
One final question. Do you want to die painlessly or do you want to leave a pretty corpse?
That's a pretty good threat. If this were like a D&D game, I'd totally give you a bonus for that.
The ogre will not be denied.
Alright, I have a better idea. We bring him with us, and when the horrible monster shows up, we feed him to the horrible monster.
Oh, that works brilliant.
We tie him up. I just start dragging him in. I will also gag him.
I don't think we'll need directions. It tells me I'll probably wheel all the way.
There you go. Oh, I'm not crazy enough to want to do this. The one time it would have been funny to fail St. Jack. Fine, you can drag him in. I think it's terrible.
Well, what options are you doing? Are you taking the train or remember, time may be of the essence.
Mechanical repair on the train, does it look like it's rigged or anything? I fail, so I don't know. I think it's safe. Let's take the train.
I got an +2 on that check,
I
so
disagree, it's fine. Whatever you found with it, that's supposed to be like that.
I got an +2 on my mechanical repair.
It looks fine.
Okay.
Told you, it's fine.
Alrighty.
There's like brakes on it and stuff, right?
No, those bolts are supposed to be loose. It's a rattle joint. It's very common.
Brakes on these things, right?
Of course there is. There's a big lever.
It's probably a big lever labeled brake in Italian.
Which is probably like le brake.
That we can take it. Probably stop.
It's like 3 little mine carts with seats in it. Except like you could fit 4 or 5 people in each couple. It's got a bit of a meandering path. It takes about 20 minutes for it to get to the farthest distance of the loop.
Black Master walk.
Especially not for dragging a guy with this. That really weighs it down. Is he just going... That's fair. Man, we're making his park dirty. Just sitting in the chair and just swearing. Shut up.
You reach part of the track, you stop and get off, and then you hear noises. They're just echoes.
I love it VR, dude. At this point, you put VR, you're not
Yes.
gonna pull it.
I got it.
It's definitely
Yo,
people
I'm keeping this.
shouting to each other about something.
Still this hard. Where's the other show?
No.
Ah,
Roll Latin.
I fail. I fail, listen. I can't do it.
You're not getting glory seeker. You are so not getting glory seeker.
That's a good question. Does it
Sound like Italian.
It's Italian.
Just now.
There are tons going on.
Can you gauge how many of them there might be?
That would be another listen check.
Probably are.
33? Yes, that's 59.
You know it's a group. Probably more than 6 people. Like it's not one person, you know that.
Well, I was about to say, we know that. I mean, they were arguing. Oh, wait. This is like one crazy guy who's just like, shut up, self, you're a jerk. And I was like, wait, no. It's the Temple of a Mythos God. There could be a crazy guy arguing with himself.
Shut up, Steve. Today's not your day to run the body. Okay, you can get the right hand, but that's it.
But I have the right hand. Holds up simulate your right hand. Shoot him!
Traitor!
Come on, is this 2 guy?
He's kind of.
I volunteer for duty of hostage.
Sure, I'll keep a shotgun train.
I basically
Clearly,
keep
this is
my
the best idea.
basically I have my head like both of his shoulders are right here, and a gun is pointed to his head.
You of all people probably think this is perfectly fine.
Yeah,
In fact, you think you should go in
sanity.
that direction.
That direction.
He's very towards the voices.
I'll grab him and go. Is there a particular reason you're going towards the people?
I have Dragon World and dude, I have the triple. Who's flags?
Where are we supposed to go?
Well, we're looking for a part of the simulator.
Right.
So we're trying to figure out where they put all the artifacts. Hey, tour guide. Oh, you're gagged. Well, I'm not going to gag him because I'm going to just shout for all the people.
What's flags?
He hears this and just looks at you like,
There goes that plan.
All of it.
Here, look where we have to go. Like physically turn your head where you want us to go.
Does he point toward the voices? Because of course. You should go down that ropeway where it says danger, unsafe, risk of collapse. And you should totally leave me here. The voices sound like they're coming closer or more away?
Yo, I
vote.
Roll listen check.
Start
There's
distraction
a new
room.
sound.
Don't make it.
Dude, what's start distraction room back? Give me one.
I don't make it either.
You don't hear anything.
I say we find somewhere to hide and see if they come
There is a
by
cave
fast.
system off to the right. You can run down.
Alright, we go down there.
Make sure it's spot hidden if it's over there. 47 out of 8.
It looks good.
That's the reality. We're actually a cave.
You're the only one who's crazy right now. You're the only one who can make that, have to make that check.
So determine reality, right?
You just roll your
You're not actually insane. You have to actually gain an insanity for that to start happening. Besides, we're not.
We're gonna climb the stairs.
Start here. Thunk. Thunk. And that's when you realize that's the sound of lights going off. And the tunnel came down, started to go dark. Then you are bathed in darkness.
Then you get a shiny dangerous.
Okay.
One session there.
By the way, how pissed off was Brendan when you met him on Wednesday?
Not that pissed off.
Okay.
And yes, he decided to join the terrorist army.
Yeah.
There are 4 new
Charm
skills
is,
that added.
as far as I can tell, charm is your skill.
Yeah, you got
You
swagger.
should totally put all 80 points in that.
You suddenly got moves like Jagger.
I believe it's pronounced Jaeger.
I lent him my razor once. He's finally
But I've
learned
been
how to
drinking
shave.
Jaeger bombs for years. After a few bottles, I will have moves like Jaeger.
Exactly.
Can you bring up movement rate again?
Sure. He has a movement rate of 7.
So he's as slow as me?
Yep. Only Agnes is speedy in this place because she's tiny. I am strong and nimble for my size. I Zoidberg and
Oh god, human flesh!
So what did hide go into? Stealth.
Hide and stealth, or hide and sneak both became stealth. And keep in mind, you cannot spend points to raise anything above 75, nor spend points on any skill you already have rated above 75.
I have 99 in handguns.
You can still fail. This means whenever you fail, it's because the gun fails.
Not only that, in a contested, you can still get your ass beat because your opponent fights back. Well, actually,
Can you fight back against someone with a gun when you're not melee with them and you don't have a gun?
you can fire a gun.
No, I mean, like, if you're firing a gun at someone, like, over there across the street and they don't have a gun, I don't think fight back is an option at that
Oh yeah,
point.
you're right.
It's like, dodge the bullet, you throw a rock. Kill
I
him.
catch the bullet in my teeth and spit it right back at him. Also, there's been an added rule called pushing your rolls, where if you fail a check, you can offer to try again.
You can explain how you're working even harder at it, and then roll again, but if you fail that one, something really bad happens.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have fun with that.
Not only that, there's also something called a reality check, where at any moment,
If you're insane.
oh,
You have to be insane to be making reality checks, because otherwise the GM doesn't lie to you about what you see.
okay.
Like, you have to actually be under an effect that would cause you to mistake reality before you get to do that. It's not just a blank check for the GM to lie to players constantly.
No, I wouldn't take it that far.
It's a thing that happens if your character's crazy.
Suddenly you see a killer robot appear in your bedroom. Is that you, mother? You are judged unworthy of living your life. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Reality trouble.
It's more like if your character gets an indefinite insanity, the GM might say that you see some horrible rotting zombie in an alleyway towards you, and you shoot it, and it's like, oh, that was just a hobo.
Yeah.
And now you're a horrible person. Now you shot John. Good job.
Yeah, I don't think we need that rule. Especially seeing as I almost killed the bartender for no reason at all.
We haven't finished dealing with said bartender, so who
You may
knows?
you may still randomly murder a bartender.
We shall see. My gun is thirsty.
You picked the right town to shoot people in.
Are we in Windy Innsmouth?
Actually, we're in a completely snow-covered town, and it's Christmas right now. Was that?
It's winter. I don't know if it's Christmas yet.
Well,
Also,
this
I
week is
learned from the
Christmas.
reason
It's going to be as
Trieste-
close as winter.
I learned that Trieste actually doesn't get that cold normally. It's just really fucking windy sometimes. Because it has this thing called the aura.
Yes.
Which is a katabatic wind that comes off the mountains and like funnels down valleys directly into the town. And on bad days, the winds can apparently get up to 200 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
So it's more of a wind chill factor. Don't go outside if you're slightly damp.
It's Slenderman. David Slenderman.
I kind of want to change my last name to Slenderman. No, Trevor Slenderman. It's fine. Oh my god, Slenderman. I'm a Slenderman.
Like, there's obviously more than one of us.
I didn't think we'd get around so much.
I mean, isn't that more
I
comforting?
think I just teleport between every city park.
That'd be terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if I was just omnipresent. That'd be freaky.
Like, no, there's a whole guild of us. We have a union and everything.
They're not even a family, they're a guild.
It's this session that really cements for me. Some of these Cthulhu campaigns aren't designed around characters metagaming.
Then
more
again,
than
it
that.
wasn't really.
Well, I mean,
Apart from me knowing what a Thaco was.
well, I mean, it's not built to withstand player suspicion.
It's not built to withstand healthy
Not gonna be that
paranoia.
expensive. Yes or no?
It's a terrible Cthulhu method.
I know.
Cthulhu campaign then.
Like, quite honestly, you weren't supposed to suspect the guy, tour guide.
Tour guide? I suspected him instantly. Because he's a tour guide at the cave where a Thaco worshippers hang out. I'm just like, yeah, right.